Right, I've got me half a dozen screws out from around there. I'm just going to pry the case off. There's a screwdriver. There we go. Oops. Yeah, it's probably mainly chain lube. So it's definitely that gearbox. Oh, that's a bit slack. Not a lot. Just straighten the tab washer up. I don't think I'll need a Tommy bar. Oops. Right, take my split link off. And that chain will roll off the sprocket. Excellent. If I need a puller for this. Oh no, I think that'll come out. Yep, yeah, beautiful. I bet I have to get those 2 bolts. Yeah, so close to the case as these. Is it going to come through? I bet it's just a bit of shit on the case stop not coming out. There you go. No, that's dry. I wonder where that oil was coming from then. You normally see a clean track. Say the majority of this is chain lube. This bottom screw's stripped, mind, so it could have been from there. Yeah. So I think I'll end up putting bigger screws in these or helicoiling them. Right, take this engine plate off. Take the back brake off first. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've used a step ring key on them ones, and I'll use a combi on that one. Just easy to get in. That one is short open ender because it's really close to that case. Nice and easy to come out these. Obviously they're covered with chain lube at the back. And then that plate's free. And then with the breather off, I've slackened this already. Stop yourself, there you go. Right, I'll point the breather out while I'm here. If I pull it out a bit. Right, the water in that. Right, my main engine breather goes obviously from the engine. This breather here goes up the frame and to the front. And obviously the main one goes over the back to the mudguard and comes out there. So it's this T-piece in here where the tank breather breathes into. And just crack off the rev-counter drive. Oh, right, it's stuck in the cable there. Bit of squirt. And it's caught on date, the ingress of date, so it's squished on the cable. That's it. Right, that's this side ready. Take the other engine mount off. Right, I'm back around this side, obviously. I'm going to take the gearbox cluster out, have a look what's going on in there, and undo this engine mount, and then slacken the other two engine mounts. So, kickstart halfway down, and this should pull off. Says me. There you go. Oops, there's the poles. Right, so, springing, and the pole, it has like a taper on, and a flat side. The taper goes that way. That's it. That's how they should look. I put that to one side for a bit. Right. Let's slacken these up. Do it. Right. Take this gearbox case off. The bike itself's in neutral. I've done a bit of a balls up here. I should have cracked this off when I did this crankshaft, because I haven't got the clutch on now. Luckily, that's slack. Ooh, or is there unluckily? Same thing, never come off. Right, screw there, there's a Phillips screw here, and there's 7/16 under there. So, oops. And for that one at the back, let's see it, use an impact driver. Turn it the way I'm going to think it. That's it. That head might be just a bit tight in that case. Yeah. And now straighten that tab up. and I should get a socket on it because it should be tight, that. Yup. Oh, well, it wouldn't come off. Yeah, if that had been tight, I'd have had to put the hook back on. And we have a nut, tab washer, and the ratchet mechanism. The bush in the centre, man. The bush. And then a spring. And I've got a spacer. That's it. Bearing feels alright. So, right, undo this engine mount, and I can take that case off. Right, these again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And we have that one off. Yeah, where's me knocker? Right. And the dreaded leaf spring, which everybody always changes for some reason. Hardly one, that's alright, that like. Getting it out's easy, putting it back in's a right pain in the arse. Is there magic ways to do it? I don't know, struggle. Right. Right, these, putting the gearbox back is going to be a right ball ache to film, I bet. Anyway, taking it out, the easy bit. Right, I'm going to pull out the selector shaft. The flat always goes inside, and it's to just so the oil pressure doesn't push it out. Like that. And then it should just come out a lump, really. the bottom clustered out. Doesn't look too bad actually, just a quick glance. Give everything a good looking at when I come to clean it off. And the back selector fork, little rollers on these. Yeah, make sure them are on. Right. Thrust washers dislodged. And let's see if we can get this out. Here she be. The main shaft, and again the gearbox here. Nothing wrong with this niche, not a thing. Right? And then the last thing in here is the cam plate. There it is. Cam plate again. No wear on it. And not too much of my gearbox in there either. Right, while I'm here, what can I show? Right, this. Right, yeah, it did drop off. Don't worry if it drops off. If the valves are off, which there's no spring pressure on the cams, so it has a tendency to fall off. Anyway, you've got a dot and a dot, and on this one you've got two dots to the bottom. There's a dot up here and a dot and a dash. That depends whether it's a Bonneville or TR6. And you can't usually see the bottom pinion mark because it's usually under the nut. Now I've made that tooth a bit shiny, but just for example, there is a mark in there, honest. So the engine's at, oh I can't see, at top dead centre. Pistons are neither going up nor down. Right, so we've got one dot here, the two dots, the tooth goes into this, the two dots, the tooth which is marked on the crankshaft pinion goes in between the two dots on the idler pinion, and then the dot to the dot, and either the dot to the dot or the long dash to the dot. So I'm just going to clag it on. Oop. Right, I've got the key to my crankshaft, or the dot, facing here. Two dots. Hopefully one each side of that dot. I think that's about it. Dot to the dash in that case, and dot to the dot, and it's in. So you've got a dot each side of the dot on the bottom, dot to a dot, and I've done a dot to a dash. And then that's really your timing set. So yeah, don't worry if your idler falls again. Oops. Right. And the last bit, I'm going to whip the pipes off. Oops, hopefully by this.